So if you watched The Acolyte, you probably saw the last episode, which probably got the most amount of chatter outside of episode 3 for very different reasons. So we just recently had some updates in regards to all those character deaths and why they happened. So this comes at us from the people working on The Acolyte, and well, post 5th episode, there was a lot of shock because you didn't think that pretty much everybody you were following outside of like one main Jedi was gonna die. But they did, and some of them pretty brutally and, you know, in a nice quick, yep, he killed them, and that person, and also that person you thought was going to survive. And it was quite shocking, right? A lot of parallels were drawn to Order 66. While talking about this, they said that the whole point was to show you that we're in a new era for Star Wars. It's different, and you got characters that can be killed off at any time. You don't know who's safe. And that's the beauty of what they're able to do with this era of Star Wars and characters that aren't defined by anything before. Now, obviously, this is sort of like talking about how if this show was set in any other time period, like let's say there was this show that was set during the prequels, and they're like, oh, look, there's an acolyte out there or something, there's another Sith that's rising. You can't kill off a bunch of characters that are known, right? Like, you can't put Plo Koon in the show and then have them and go get killed off. That breaks canon. Here, they're allowed to do it. So they talked about this in a way that kind of opens up the possibility of giving us different stories, getting us to care about characters, and then having the ability to quickly kill them off and change the direction of everything that we know. And that opens them up to tons of new potential. Also teasing a potential of season 2 and 3 following with more of these ideas and things that aren't expected. And obviously, they can do this a lot now because the further we get away from what's been established that you can't break canon, the more we're open to it. You know, whether it's the new Rey film taking place after Rise of Skywalker, which is uncharted ground, or the First Jedi film, or whatever else is coming that's just not related to the Skywalkers. It really gives us a different look into how crazy this universe is and what could happen that like legitimately shocks you. So, you know, it's safe to say that we got a couple episodes left, and it's still looking like there's characters that could die, that have been around. You never know. So, yeah, there's definitely a couple High Republic characters that I would like to see maybe show up, but I hope they don't die. But hey, I guess we'll know by the end of this season.